everyone! So I did my final paper on One Direction and the Beatles. I made corpuses out of the song lyrics from both of their first albums, and so I took those corpuses and I put them through Sketchagen. I used the word lists and concordances feature just to see which words they used the most and how they used them, and just see what similarities or differences would pop up. Like I mentioned in my presentation, the words they used the most were you and I, and after using the concordance feature, I was able to see how they use those words in similar ways as well. They use you and I when referring to another love interest or certain characteristics of that person that they like, and they also use that to convey how they feel towards a certain person that they're talking about in the song. And so I thought it was really cool seeing how they both used similar words and they used them in similar ways too. And it all kind of incorporates into that aspect of sociolinguistics that I talked about, with how they're both similar boy bands in the same genre of music, and they also have a similar target audience, and that really correlates with the way that they formulate their words and their lyrics and how they use them. So I thought that was really awesome, seeing how there was some kind of similarities, because I wasn't quite sure going into the project what I could find, but it was nice having some kind of discovery and being able to draw some meaning from that as well. And overall from the semester, I feel like some new things I learned about fiction is just getting a new perspective at how to look at it. Before this class, when reading and looking at fiction, I would look at it from a context point of view and more with literary influences. But after taking this class and learning more about what linguistics is, I feel like I can look at fiction in a more mechanical perspective. I understand now why certain words can be used over others and why sentences need to be structured a certain way. Tying it back to our units on syntax and semantics, I think it's really neat how there's new ways to look at how we do things with writing. I love creative writing, so when I write short stories and poems, I now feel like I pay more attention to the way that I format things, just because of learning how organization and the way word structure is in our sentences can make a big difference. And so I think it's really cool how we can apply that to more things outside of this class, for what I've seen so far. And I think my favorite unit has been the historical linguistics unit, just because it's really interesting seeing how language changes a whole bunch, but it also stays the same. I was really surprised when doing my translation how, although I was translating something from centuries ago and from a completely different language, it still had different similarities in the morphemes to language we use today. And so I thought that was really interesting and really insightful that language, the whole purpose of it is to communicate, and it changes and evolves to do that. But if it's convenient to keep it the same, it also stay the same in that aspect. And that was interesting to see as well. And I really enjoyed the semester and the discussions we had, and I think we've learned a lot, and I hope you guys have a great break and good luck with finals, and hopefully have you in future classes as well. Bye!